Hey everybody. Been a while since I've been able to go live. Hope everybody's having a good day. Gonna give a few minutes to for everybody to come on in. Hope everybody's having a good day. Hi Jen, it is good to see you. So how's your day going, Jen? Or see you. How's your day going today? Wish my phone to quit going off on me. Good grief. Soon as I got seems like as soon as I got my Wi-Fi back, it seems like I'm getting flooded with notifications now. Oh, that's pretty cool. Hello, Leona. It's good to see you. Hello, Dave. How are you doing? Yeah, I tried to do a live stream over the weekend on my way to go see my sister, and it kind of didn't go the way I planned. I was only for maybe a minute, and I was talking for maybe five. Oh, thank you, Leona. I'm from the South. Oh, I'm sorry, Jen. I hope you get to feeling better soon. But yeah, I've been having technical difficulties. I would have been doing live streams. I tend to try to do live streams almost every single day, or that's at least my goal. But sometimes it doesn't work out the way I always plan it. So got to roll with the punches, I guess. It's been kind of stressful. I'm used to being able to get on the internet, get to be able to stream when I want. And today is the first day that I was able to actually go live. Now over the weekend, um, it's good to see you, Jen. I hope you start feeling better soon. I know you said you've been sick for a couple of days at least. Um, I've had so many issues with my internet, and I want to give a big shout out to the AT&T guy that come out. He worked really hard to try to fix our internet system. Hi, Amanda. It's good to see you. Um, he worked really hard. So big shout out to the AT&T guy trying to for me, I feel like he's not the typical maintenance troubleshooter guy that some of the other ones that we've encountered. There are some that will fiddle around for an hour and then leave. And there's some that are like him that will try to go above and beyond, replace anything that may be faulty. And he done everything he could. And with my mom, she's not really a technical person. So when she was talking to him, he was able to take the time to explain more to her about how the internet kind of runs and the connections and all that good stuff. So yes, very big shout out to the AT&T guy. He even called this morning to see if it was working. It was kind of a conundrum because even with everything that he had done, it wouldn't connect with the modem very well. Like it did not want to connect right, even through everything. And this morning it decided to turn on and stay on. So I'm like, yay. Yes, I'm very thankful to the AT&T guy for helping us out with the internet situation. He did give me a heads up. Anybody that does have DSL, if no matter what company, it seems like they are trying to phase out the DSL. And DSL, if people don't understand, DSL actually runs with your telephone line. So if your phone's out, your DSL is definitely going to be out. If your phone is working most of the time, your DSL is going to work unless there's a faulty, what they call a filter. And for years, we've had that problem with faulty filter connections. And the filter is like a little bitty gadget that splits the telephone and the DSL. So you kind of have a little mixture of both there. Hi, Miss Canadian Scrapper. It is good to see you. But yeah, the AT&T guy definitely told me that they're trying to phase out DSL. And from what I understand, they are going to try to start doing something like a true Wi-Fi connection thing, which I don't understand it too much. But of course, I will do a little research like I always do on things and see what is going on. I had gotten some interesting emails earlier, and I'm giving you guys a heads up on this. Anybody that does StreamYards, excuse me. Anybody that does StreamYards, they are now going to start limiting anybody that is using StreamYards for free. I know a lot of people use the StreamYards to do panels, to do a bunch of live streams. A lot of times it's a lot longer than people realize it is. And now they're starting to limit how many live streams you actually do on StreamYards if you do it for free. Hi, this isn't Freedom. It's good to see you. The email that I got stated that you could have up to 20 hours on the free plan on StreamYards now. They still got the free plan, so it's not like you have to pay for it, but they are limiting how many hours. So now It's going to be interesting to see where this is going to lead. Hi, Melinda. It's good to see you. And Leona, I know that feeling that about the wiring. A lot of times when the weather gets bad here, the internet doesn't necessarily go out, but sometimes it does. It depends on if it's like freezing rain or if it's rain somehow got into an area and it will freeze up. And then that's when we have problems. And there is, with StreamYards, I like it because you can have a certain amount of people up. You can chit chat, you can talk, do whatever it is that you normally would like to do when you're talking to best friends, talking to new people, trying to get to know them. Doing panels is a lot easier, at least on my part. Having the option to be able to do panels when I want to, and now it's going to be limited, which I kind of figured that would happen because StreamYards is relatively new, I guess. Hi, Bubba. Excuse me, Melinda, there's no kids here. But anyway, Amanda says if I could do panels and listen to chat, I would too. No editing. Yeah, that's another thing. Doing live streams, you do not have to necessarily edit unless you're trying to edit out something that ended up being something you didn't want. Had a troll accidentally kind of sort of jump in on your stream and you didn't know who it was in the first place and you're giving somebody a chance. Hi, Joy Sumter. I don't know if I said hey to you. Yeah, there's no kids here at all. If there was kids, they definitely wouldn't be around me because I tend to get a little grouchy at kids. I'm not very patient. Hi, Mama Liam. It is good to see you. But yes, StreamYards is definitely going to be limiting a little bit more. And as I looked at their plans, hi, what's up, and fam? It is good to see you. Thank you for stopping by and welcome to the stream. Even looking on their paid plans, they will record, depending on how much you're paying a month, they will record up to 4 hours of a stream or up to 8 hours of a stream. So that's something new that I happen to look at. Of course, the more that you pay, the more that you're able to do. And it does get a little aggravating. I appreciate that, Hot Melinda. I've had kind of an interesting weekend. I happened to notice on somebody that I love to go to on YouTube to watch. Even with me not having Wi-Fi internet. Hi, Freaky Girls Live. It is good to see you. I happened to notice that I got a huge shout out from Stony Stone and Dave, and I want to give a big shout out to them and a big thank you for their little video they done for me, and I really appreciate it. You guys are awesome, and I just really appreciated it. I just couldn't. It was sad because I couldn't say nothing. Over the weekend, I wanted to do a small live stream welcoming everybody, and I couldn't do it. I mean, I was so disappointed. But today, I really do want to give a huge shout out to them and everybody that's coming in, that may have come from them. I want to thank you guys and welcome you guys to my channel. I do want to kind of explain myself a little bit because I did have people asking me questions. I do a lot of live streams. I do more live streams than I do videos. And videos, I want to do some exploring. And I'm also kind of I am a little bit into the paranormal, but I love being able to talk and tell my opinions. I love to be able to get to know people, get to have people on panels, talk, have discussions. And I just feel like this channel is about me. If you don't like something or don't understand something, just wait a little bit. You'll definitely find something kind of interesting on the backside of it, or you're going to find another video that you might actually enjoy a little bit better than another one. And so, like I said, it's just a little bit of everything about me. But mostly streams. I do a series called Wing Talk where I talk about my opinions. I do shout outs. I try to be positive. I try to look at situations, not necessarily with just me, but with other people, and look at both sides of the situation and try to look more at the positive side of things. And so I know that sounds a little bit, in a way, confusing, but I do try my best. I do have this where anything and everything can be talked about, and it's called Midnight Madness. You just never know what I'm going to do next. So, yeah, just a little bit of everything. And I do want to say I'm so thankful for everybody, all my subscribers, all the followers I have on Twitter, because I don't just have YouTube, I have Twitter also. I do have Facebook group as well. Miss Amanda is actually putting up the links right now. So if you guys are interested, you have those platforms, go check it out. On Twitter, I have over 3,800 followers, which is, to me, surprising that anybody would want to follow me. Sometimes I do get grouchy on Twitter. But in the end, I try to do my best to spin it around and be positive. I kind of show a lot when I probably shouldn't be. And some of it is to help others understand that they're not going through anything. If it's a situation that they can relate to me, at least they don't feel alone. Hi, Southern Belle. It is good to see you. And then I have a Facebook group, which is still kind of getting up and running right now because I don't get a chance to get on Facebook as much as I do on Twitter. Facebook tends to take up more space on my phone than it does on Twitter. So I'm kind of hesitant, but I do check my Facebook a good bit. And also, I do have merchandise in the store I share with Haunted Trucking. Now, for those that don't know, Haunted Trucking is my best friend. He actually has helped me do a lot more than I thought I would ever do on YouTube. And we both have merchandise. There is a catch to this, considering me and him both have birthdays so close together. We have a sale going on. It is a Um, because our birthdays are so close, we have a promotional sale. You can get 25% off of our merchandise in the store. And our store is called Fallen Ghost Dog Merch. So it's not just my merchandise, it is both his and mine. Hi, Benny Mae. So yeah, if you put B Day 25, you will get 25% off of the merchandise in the store. So you guys definitely might want to check it out. We got a little bit of everything. We got anything from t-shirts to hoodies to um, onesies for babies, toddlers, all the way up. We got hoodies, which I've got one and it's really, really comfortable. And then we've got blankets, exclusive signed by Honda Trucking blankets. We've got tapestries. We got leggings. We actually have leggings for the ladies. And I'm actually working on a design now for leggings for my side of things. And this is going to be you guys will probably want to check out almost every day because we do change up merch just a little bit. And because I've had so much problems uploading lately, I'm now starting to get back in the rhythm of connecting with Teespring and getting my merch logos and whatever on my merchandise. And Benny Mae, things are looking a lot better than they have been the last few days, for sure. And I appreciate that, Southern Belle. I look up to a lot of people, and I do appreciate you guys. You guys are not just a number to me. There's a lot of people that act like their subscribers, their followers are just a number. Now, it's hard to connect and to relate to a lot of subscribers whenever you make it really big, but I'm letting you guys know I do want to try to connect with a lot of you guys, if not all of you, if there's a chance to. Bubba Chambers. Do you have them in black and size? Damn, you're big. Yeah, we've got a lot because I am a bigger girl, even though I might not look it. I am a bigger girl. I definitely need some room because I don't like things tight on me. And so, like the hoodies and the t-shirts and stuff, we made sure that we were able to get the best sizing possible where it comes from like small all the way to like 5X or better. So we actually thought of making sure that that was there for everybody to be able to get, what, no matter what size you are. Hi, Mike Speed. It is good to see you. Hello, Scrappity Doo. Thank you guys for coming in. I appreciate it. And I'm very thankful for you guys. And like I said before, you guys are not just a number. And if it ever gets that way with me, I will shut I will shut my YouTube down because that is not what I'm here for. Hi, Roxana Sandell. It is good to see you. Thank you for coming in. Hello, Libra's Rule. It is good to see you. Yeah, I've always been somebody that's been kind of quiet, not able to really speak my opinion. And that's kind of why I done YouTube, was to get out of my shell a little bit, start making friends and connecting with people, and actually being able to put my opinion out there somehow in a good way, not in a bad way, in a very good way. And if there's situations that involve others, I actually make a point not to say their names while I'm talking about the situation, because I know I would I want to focus on the situation, not throw people under the bus, not throw people in a mix where they can feel attacked from something that I said, because I don't like being attacked myself. I don't like people talking bad about me. And if you're going to talk bad, I would rather somebody come to my face and say it rather than go behind my back, which a lot of people do not. Um, if they're going to say something, they normally do not talk to me. Hi, Pearly May. It's good to see you. Thank you. Hi, Sherry Berry. And for me and Sherry Berry, the way I am, I don't care what religion you are. I don't care what your opinion is, as long as you present it to where you're not attacking people or putting somebody down. I'm good with it. You know, everybody's allowed to have their opinions. Everybody's allowed to have a debate every once in a while, but just don't impose your opinions and beliefs on other people, because to me that's promoting hate, promoting negativity, and that's not what I'm about. And is I hope you have a good Tuesday afternoon, Benny. It is good to see you. I appreciate you coming in. Exactly. I mean, the way I look at it, I don't mind debating. I don't mind kidding around, but I never want somebody to feel attacked because of something that I say on my YouTube or say something on Twitter. Now, there has been times that I've made that mistake on Twitter, and I don't want to ever do that again. But I do not want to ever have anybody feel like their beliefs are less than somebody else's beliefs. Um, and those beliefs can be anything in any category. Um, just because you have a difference of opinion doesn't mean that you can't get along and can't be positive and work towards a common goal, is how I look at it. But I'm so glad everybody's here. Now, there is something that I do want to kind of talk about today. I got the other day. I'm not going to play it on this stream. I might do a later stream. If my internet's still working tonight, I will do another stream later. Um, playing with this. But anybody that loves to do investigations that are into the paranormal, that has spirit boxes, I just got this, I think, last week. Bubba. I just got this last week. I'm excited for it because I have already messed with it a little bit. And this thing is called a Goal Zero speaker. This thing is supposed to be rugged enough to where it's somewhat waterproof on the outside, and if it takes a tumble, you accidentally drop it, you drop it on rocks or something, you should be able to still play it. It's still good. It looks like a little mini what do you call it, boom box. And you don't have to just do it for paranormal stuff. You can actually put this in your phone in this. This is how I got mine. I've got my spirit box inside, and I've got an extra cord. But also, I've got on the other side of the speaker, it's got places that's already built in. It's got a wire for audio that you could just plug it straight into the speaker, and it's got its little holder right here too. Let's see if I could get it back in here. Snaps right in. Just make sure that this is all kind of good to go. And then you've got the plug for the charger. It's all in one. It's attached to the actual speaker. Now this sucker, when I started using it for my spirit box sessions, this thing's loud, by the way. And I'm so glad you guys are here. I believe Jen and Eddie actually kind of let Ghost Dog know, and Ghost Dog actually told me about it, but it's called a Goal Zero Rock Out, and it's the second version of it. So everything for the speaker is right here. You've got a pocket where you can put your phone, spirit box, anything kind of small that you want to connect to it. You can actually shut it and zip it up. And then on the back, it has a little bungee thing. And then it has a little clip, if I can get it to do right. It's got a little clip on it that you can hang it. You ain't got to worry about it. So, at Amazon is where I got this, and it was from a place out through Amazon. This was actually $20 for me, and you can actually get them about that price on up into the hundreds, depending on which kind you want. There's different colors that you can get. And this thing is supposed to be rugged because it is new. I don't want to test out that ruggedness, but if you're a paranormal investigator, to me, this is going to be a lot better to use than going out with, let's say, a Puck speaker. That thing is heavy. If you drop it, the metal parts could get bent, and then you're having issues with connecting with it. Might damage something on the inside of that. So I wanted to go ahead and put that out there before anything happens to my internet. Yeah, Amanda, like I weren't really going to throw it off a roof. But now the thing is with this thing, the speaker itself may be rugged, waterproof, and whatnot. The outside is water resistant, but that doesn't mean that the things that are on the inside are necessarily secure enough to where it's not going to get damaged. So if you're going to test anything out with the Goal Zero, make sure that if you're going to test out the ruggedness and the waterproofing and whatnot, make sure your devices that you hid away inside are not on the inside, just in case. And this, like I said, this thing is loud. It is. The last time I tried this Spirit, the Goal Zero speaker out, you can hear this even outside of my house. That's how loud it can get. That sounds like a plan, Bubba Chambers. Hi, Misty Mountain. It is good to see you. So that's my little review. That's a little new. I consider it a new toy. But anybody that is really active, they go walking, they go running, maybe cycling and whatnot, and you want to listen to some music, you can actually put your phone on the inside of that, close it up, make sure that you've got everything set up for the music, and you can play it. And it also works as a speakerphone. I didn't realize that until I started reading into it. Bubba Chambers. There's a running joke with me and Bubba Chambers. He says he's scared of me, not because of me personally, it's because I might have a skillet hiding behind me somewhere, ready to swat at somebody. Oh, it's good to see you, Jan's Life Journey. I'm glad that you're here. I'm glad you were able to stop by. Yep, cast iron. I actually do have a couple cast iron skillets in the house. I don't know how good they'll work, but they're heavy. I'm just kidding. And the little, but I mean, like I said, the boombox thing, the little speaker Goal Zero. I will put the information in the description after the stream is over with, so you guys can check out and see if you can find something at a decent price. Like I said, I got this for $20, but it was the last one at that time from that specific store in the marketplace. They can be about $50 on up, so they can run a little expensive, but I think that, to me, that's worth it, because that's going to be something I'm going to be doing. I'm going to be, using that more often than not. I appreciate that, Melinda. I really do. Oh yeah, Bubba does need a helmet, don't he? But I thank every single person here. I'm really thankful for everybody that follows me on Twitter and on here on YouTube. I'm getting really close to hitting 1,000 subscribers. I am working towards the goal of coming on here every single day. If my internet's working. Now, if you don't see me for a while doing live streams, just remember it's probably a technical difficulty, or it might be during a time where my dad is at home and I'm very limited to what I can do when my dad is around, because he does own this house. I do respect his privacy, and I do have to listen to what he says, because he is my dad. Yeah, I'm very, very close to 1,000. I was not expecting that, but I'm very happy for it. I do enjoy making YouTube videos, and because I am in a position where I do not have a job, even if I get just a little bit of money for this, it will, if I was to ever get monetized, it will come right back into YouTube. It will not be um, used for anything else. So, you must be tall, Bubba. Yeah. Um, and again, I do want to thank Stony Stone and Dave for the video that they done. I definitely was not expecting it, but I'm very thankful that they done it. And oh, Bubba, you're 6'6". Well, you're about a foot taller than I am, so yeah, you'd probably have to duck. And he knows I'm just kidding. Good morning, Nancy. It's good to see you. Oh man. No, I was reading Pearly Mays talking about her sister. I wonder what happened with the cast iron that but yeah. Bubba. I appreciate you guys. Y'all tend to make me laugh when I'm having a hard time, and things do happen. Life tends to happen when you least expect it. I try to go with the flow, but then sometimes I get impatient. And sometimes that patience is tested based on whatever is going on. And I know a lot of times my situations are not as bad as some other people's, and I do, tend to apologize for that. Um, but yeah, sometimes I do complain. I try my best to work around it. Like I said, I do have my cell phone. Only problem is the cell phone. Any cell phone service barely works in my area, so it's kind of one of those. Um, it's kind of one of those situations where I was just stuck over the weekend. But considering everything that's happened and considering today and how thankful I am to even have it back when it didn't have to work. um it's actually been a good day. And a lot of times people tend to judge others based on their appearance. I know people that are newer are probably wondering about my eyes. I do have a medical condition that I was born with. I can see 20/20 vision through both eyes. It's just one eye I can focus more than the other eye. And I have really good peripheral vision. So I'm kind of, I don't look on the outside of people because whatever's on the outside doesn't matter as much as what's on the inside. I've totally missed you too, Pearly May. Misty Mountain. Yes, going live can be a little bit intimidating. until you start getting used to it. It takes a little bit of practice to get used to coming in front of a camera and talking about whatever it is you want to talk about, or even doing I would say exploration, like going to um, different national parks, going hiking, doing the things that you want to do. You just bringing the little camera along for everybody to see. As the source nor'easter, keep on the weather. Yeah, snow. Haunted Trucking always calls it a curse word. So the next time he goes live, guys, say snow in the chat. Bug them with that word snow. Yeah, a lot of people say they don't focus on the eyes, but there's a lot of people that don't understand. And so I do bring it up because people do tend to ask, and sometimes I want to say something before it's asked. Because some people will take that as they're picking on me, which I know they're not. They're asking out of curiosity. Exactly, Bubba. Like, even here in the state of North Carolina, we tend to get snow, but it's really not that much. Snow is one of those things I love to see it. I may try to make a snowman or make some snow cream or whatever. But then after that, I want it gone because it's too cold. I know last year in December, I had like probably almost like a foot and a half of snow, I think. I'm just approximating. And that stuff would not go away, guys. And it was really hard to drive in it. I hope you have a good day, Scrappy Doo Dollar. Thank you for stopping by. Hello, Harley. It's good to see you. Yeah, I understand that, Pearly May. A lot of people, I know I used to work as a cashier, and sometimes that wouldn't go over too well because they'll be looking like, you looking at me? Are you really talking to me? Is there somebody behind me? I used to get that a lot. Thankfully, I don't get that now, but of course, I'm not always out in the public eye either. Of Misty Mountain, it depends on how many subscribers you get, and you really need to start out with a couple to begin with, people that you trust, people that have an idea of what you're about and what you will let slide and what will definitely be a deal breaker. And when I say deal breaker, that means to delete the messages and time them out. Because everybody has a little bit of a difference. And I'm not talking about community guidelines. Those are a given. You have to deal with the guidelines first. But after that, like with me, it's totally different than, let's say, Haunted Trucking. Haunted Trucking's monetized. There are certain things that he can let slide. He's usually easygoing. But then with me, there's some things like where people have said some really awful things to me. as a troll. And I know that the moderators are doing their job when it pops up, and the next thing you know, it's disappeared. And Haunted Trucking has some really good mods too. I would start out with a couple, see where your numbers go as far as the live stream, and then see if you have more than, let's say, 10 to 15. I would start adding more if it's more consistent. Like if you have 10, let's say 10 one stream, and then the next stream you have 15, and you've got 15 for the next few live streams, and then it jumps up to maybe 20. Then I would, if it's like 15, I would put in a couple more. Just ease into putting moderators on, because if you get moderators all the time, or put so many moderators on, sometimes YouTube will kick it out. And I mean, that's just something that they're doing now. It's weird. Yes, Pearly May, we do have several. And a lot of it is sometimes I go live when it's not the best time for other people. And there has been times that we've had, I've had trolls or somebody that was being kind of not as respectful as they should be. So there is, as you're growing, you do want to have more moderators. When you get over 1,000, and let's say you had like 50 people in a stream, you definitely want to have enough people to be able, that could catch what is being said in the stream, in the chat, and be able to take care of it without the moderator having to step in. Yeah. Bubba Chambers. Yeah, I'm the world's worst about going after ideas of what people say as far as trolls. I'm the world's worst, and I've told people they don't call me Fallen Angel for nothing. I've been a moderator for several different people. I'm a moderator for a lot of people, actually. And sometimes I want to mess with them a little bit, mess with the trolls, but then I'm like, no, I ain't got time for this. I'm just going to go ahead and get them before it becomes a problem. I appreciate that, Harleen. Yeah, I agree. We do have a lot of cool people here. Yes, I agree with Libra. And like Eddie from Eddie and Jen would always say, trolls need to get back to their tree and make some cookies. Yes. And the way I look at it, you guys are not just subscribers to me. Y'all are my friends, and I consider y'all family too. And even if we have disagreements, maybe there's something I said wrong, I'm the type of person, I do want to come to you and apologize if I know that's what's wrong. If that's what I done, I never intentionally want to hurt anybody's feelings or hurt anybody. I'm in Missouri, but I have Southern heritage. That is pretty cool, Harley. Whack a troll, best game ever. Yeah, I agree, Nancy. But yes, you guys are not a number for me. I always, I will say this. The reason why I say that you guys are not a number to me, that y'all are friends, is because I don't know how many places I've been to as far as streaming that not only will the host not see people coming in, it's also the people in the chat. And I know that there's a lot of people that out there that will feel excluded and get their feelings hurt. And it's not just by the host, it's by the people in the chat, because it's all focused on the host, even if somebody new comes in. If they're not feeling welcome, do you think they're going to be I don't think, for me personally, if I was new to some place and nobody said hello to me, period, you think I'm going to stick around for that? And I'm sure a lot of y'all feel the same way. So I always try my best, even as a moderator for other people, to say hello specifically to people. I might take 20 minutes just saying hello to people in a chat, but I do my best to try to get as many people as I can just and say hello. Me and my wife are hoping to move to Mississippi. That is cool, Harley. And I know a lot of you guys probably have felt the same way at some point or another. And I mean, for me, that's why sometimes I take probably a lot more time than I should on certain streams like Wing Talk. I am one to try to focus on what I'm trying to say before I go back and look at what everybody's talking about. And so I'm kind of I'd rather make a point to say hello to people than sometimes even putting my own opinion out there. So that's just me. Sometimes I interrupt Honda Trucking if I'm on panel with him. I interrupt him to say hello to people that are coming in that he might not see. Because sometimes he has a hard time keeping up, and it's not his fault. It's the way StreamYards is. StreamYards tends to be a little bit lagging, putting up comments rather than being quick to show comments like they should. Yes, plus we're trying to go away. I can definitely understand that, Harley. Yes, Pearly May made a good point. If you guys have not yet checked out everybody's channels in here, there's a lot of people that's got some really good channels. Please check them out. But you guys just make sure you do it the right way. You can go check them out. Even after the stream, I'll leave everything alone when it comes to live streams and chats. I'll leave it alone. I don't mess with it. And a lot of that is so people can actually go back through the chat and see if they hadn't checked out like Misty Mountain. She is a paranormal channel, and she has orbs that come up in a lot of pictures and videos. She's had different paranormal experiences that she will film and she will make a video out of. And you're right, Jen. Just because there's a lot of people in the chat is not an excuse for mods not to do their job. I actually had Haunted Trucking tell me, stop doing your job. Because there's been times due to people's circumstances, I ended up being the only one fighting to put out websites, links, and it's not anybody's fault. It just happened that way. And So I'm just kind of, when he told me to let go and just stop, and I was like, okay, I'm gonna sit here and enjoy the stream, but if I see a troll, I'm gonna kick him out. And he said, okay. But yeah, I tend to get wrapped up in doing moderation so much that sometimes I forget to enjoy the video, to enjoy the stream. So there's got to be that fine line somewhere where we still, as moderators, enjoy the content that's being put out versus just doing the job. And that's why you should actually have more than one moderator. And if you're going to start doing live streams, don't put just one person as a moderator, put like 2 or 3. So that way you've got a little team started. If one can't catch it, the other one will. You sure can, Bubba. Snow plus bike equals Rick. That is true. That's why if you were to ever drive in the snow, you got to be extra careful. A lot of people try to use 4-wheel drive, but when it comes to where there's ice patches, no amount of weight, no amount of technical readiness you have. Yeah, once you hit ice, you got to just hold on and wait for it to stop. I'm the same way, Harley. Snow wasn't as bad as a kid, but now that we have to go out in it, it's kind of like, I can't stand it. That's true, Misty. There's been times that I've said I'll do something. I still hadn't done it. I'm gonna have to do a live stream where I celebrate where I hit my 500 subscribers because it kind of things happen, and of course myself, I was not ready for it because it's not gonna work. I know, but I'm supposed to be twerking for my 500 subscribers, and I never did. I was able to get that out there. And somebody mentioned earlier something about the camera being blurry. My internet is not the greatest, and so it will push out less quality than it really should be. That's why you moved to Texas to get away from the snow, Jen. Oh man. Amanda, I like what you said. You can't drive no more unless Redbeard's truck. It's Redbeard's truck with my blind cane stuck out the window so you can see where you're going. Hi, Valerie. It is good to see you. And Pearly May, you can actually make little videos with your phone, depending on what kind of phone you have. You can get little mini SD cards to put in your phone, and depending on how much memory you have, you can actually take video clips and then hook it to your computer and find a video editing thing and make you a little video out of it. Hello, Brian Nelson. It is good to see you. Yes, Nancy, I'm very excited about that. I've been technically out of service for like almost a week. Today is the first day my internet come back. So I did want to go live and kind of explain things and talk about little stuff that's been going on. With the internet being down, I also have horrible cell service in my area. Yes, Libra, you heard me right, twerking. That's going to be funny. Yeah, Amanda, Ghost Dog does work. And for those that don't know, Ghost Dog is also haunted trucking. So, Bubba, let's talk more about this twerking thing. Yeah, when I do it, I'm going to be sporadic about it. It will probably be on the live stream because I've tried to do videos, and for some reason I end up not recording it like I want it to. Harley. Bubba. Does that make him haunted dog? No, but haunted trucking's got haunted feet. His socks will stand up on their own and walk away. Yeah, I'm gonna try to be careful, Misty Mountain, when I do that, because I've noticed that it's a little bit harder to actually do the real twerking than people think it is. It is good that you come in. What's up, fam? And fam, I am so glad that you came, and I hope to see you around. I can dance and try twerking, but they say that I'm twerking. Oh, Nancy, I've seen that twerking turkey thing, and I'm like, oh my God. I think I would hurt my lower back trying to do the twerking thing. If I try to twerk someone, will someone promise to shoot me and put me in? I don't think you get that lucky, Bubba. I hope you have a good day, Amanda. It's good to see you, and I'm thankful for you. Thank you for everything that you do to help me out and help Honda Trucking. Poor Bubba. I don't think anybody would. You're too much of a good guy to do that to. The best twerker is a corgi. I've seen corgi videos where he's twerking. I thought that was so funny. Much love to you, Misty Mountain. It is good to see you, and thank you for stopping by. And if you guys didn't notice, the ones that have been with me through live streams and been on panels, back behind me, we've been doing a lot of cleaning up and taking out the boxes. We are in the middle of a moving things around in here. So y'all kind of keep an eye out. You might see things change just a little bit. Yes, twerking turkeys. The it's a computer generated um turkey like you would get from a store, and it jumps up and it starts twerking. I'm so glad that you're home from work. You ain't got to dread going into work now. That's cool, Pearly May. Excuse me. Sounds like my chair is trying to tell me something. Seeing a green orb making an appearance here while you're talking. That's interesting. Oh, I can understand. I would could understand Pearly May. Uh-oh. That's not good, Bubba Chambers. But yes, I am very thankful for everybody. And as I'm climbing up to the 1K, I'm kind of wondering. Oh, yes, Nancy. I would have to run too if it started dancing on me too. Yeah, kids can get rowdy, and I guess they get too excited about being off for a week. I mean, I don't blame them because I was the same way, wanting to not so excited that I want to fight somebody, but be excited for I don't have to put up with people for a week. It's nice to meet you, Harley, and thank you for stopping by. I appreciate it. Yes, I would definitely have to say I would be running, but not before I set up a camera to see what the food's trying to do. But yeah, I definitely wanted to give everybody some updates. I finally got my internet to come back. Hopefully, it'll stay that way for a little bit. And I wanted to give you guys some updates on like StreamYards and some of the other things that I've noticed. I know um, things are starting to change. It's about that time for things to completely change. Nancy, I wouldn't do that. Even be out, I'd be out the door. But yeah, some of y'all, I know there's a lot of people that try to keep updated on different technical things. So if I know that there's technical difficulties or something's changing within the technology a lot of people you're using, I definitely want to bring that out to light. That's interesting. And I definitely wanted to still make the I'm thankful for videos. I'm supposed to be doing I'm thankful for almost every day. And I haven't really been able to do that, especially almost a whole week. And you guys, I'm doing a if my internet holds up, okay? My internet holds up. Thursday night, 10 o'clock, I am doing a special live stream. This live stream is going to be also a panel, and it's for uh, haunted trucking because it is his birthday. That's not necessarily the surprise, but there are things that are going to be going on within that live stream. I'm going to try to make it as a surprise, if that makes sense. I don't think I've had the chance to. With the limited internet that will come in and out on my phone, I was having issues loading up videos. Um, so I will definitely go back and check through it. Um, yes, Haunted Trucking's birthday is on Thanksgiving. He is a turkey boy this year. And I definitely want to invite all of you guys, 10 o'clock Eastern Standard Time. Wait around for the notification. I'm going to be sharing it out before I go live. So I definitely will be doing that. And for those that want to say a little happy birthday thing, this would be the perfect opportunity for you guys to do that on the live stream. So can't we buy? You know, I thought about saying something like that to him, but I didn't want him getting mad at me. And I can understand people are not sure because it is the holidays. It's because and that was one of my biggest issues. I was not sure if I was gonna have internet. I cried, actually literally cried last night because I've had high hopes that I was gonna have internet, and it was not working yesterday. Even after the AT&T guy went to fix it. So I literally cried because I wanted to do something for my best friend for his birthday. And so, and I don't like crime. I am one of the world's worst to actually be that sensitive and get upset. Um, if you do buy one for get one, Brian. Thank you, Melinda. I appreciate that. No, not testing it, but I'll film it. But yeah, anybody wants to say happy birthday to Haunted Trucking on Thursday? It starts at 10 o'clock. That doesn't mean that it's going to end within an hour. I'm going to try to keep going as long as possible on the stream before it decides to cut out on me. And that way everybody has a chance if they want to even just come up to even say it. You don't have to have your camera on. And if you just want to say in the chat, you know, I appreciate it. I'm already that's why I said 10 o'clock on Thursday, because it is Thanksgiving. I don't know what everybody's plans are. I figure 10 o'clock at night, people are starting to wind down from all the festivities. Bubba. And because of my situation, if you do not see me start posting on my social medias, you guys please understand, if I may be running late, but it is going to happen. As long as my internet's still working, the live stream is going to happen. I'm determined to do this, and if I have to, I will go live on my cell phone from a third party app just to say happy birthday to them, if nothing else. I do have a couple of surprises that I wanted to do for Ghost Dog's birthday, and they're still definitely on. And I'm hoping that everything works out the way I got in my head. Tomorrow, well, later on tonight, if anybody is up, I will try to do a Midnight Madness live stream. And tomorrow, I will probably do another Wing Talk shout out video. I might take more time talking about each shout out that I'm doing, but I am definitely doing some shout outs. The Wing Talk shout outs is to other YouTube creators and what they do on their channels, what I like about them. I will not say anything negative about them, but what I do like about their channels, what kind of content that I really enjoy, at what I get out of their channels. So you guys definitely, if you can tomorrow, I'm not sure what time, maybe 10 or 11 tomorrow, I will try to go live for the Wing Talk shoutouts. And then Thursday is that evening, because I am going to be going to see my sister. I will not be able to live stream until that night. Okay, Jen, I hope everything goes well, and hopefully you have a good day. I love you, Jen. I hope you take care. And Nancy, I hope you still have a channel too. I've always enjoyed your videos. Okay, Bubba, it's good to see you. Thank you for coming in. I appreciate it so much. So, excuse me. But yeah, that's kind of what my week consists of. Now, either this weekend or next weekend, I'm really emphasizing this. Hi, Elizabeth Alfaro. It is good to see you. I'm hoping I did not butcher your name. I'm bad about mispronouncing names, so I do apologize for that. Hi, Good Cemetery's gone bad. It's good to see you. And I'm not sure when, but if you guys remember, one of my first videos I ever put out on my channel was a driving through this city that has Christmas lights. Now, this city has been featured, well, not featured, but has been parts of the scenery of a few Hallmark movies. And this this town has done the Christmas lights up every single year that I even can remember. And it's going to be, for me, it would be like doing a year later thing where you know what it looked like back then, the kind of quality I had, being able to film and whatnot, to now, how have I changed? It's going to be kind of almost the exact same type of video. I might even decide rather than do that to actually live stream walking down in the town. Hot Paranormal Voices. It's good to see y'all. One thing I did talk about, a speaker I feel like everybody should at least try out if you can afford it, is a Goal Zero portable speaker. Anybody that it does a lot of exploring, that does that may end up doing paranormal, this thing is supposed to be waterproof and it's supposed to be rugged, so if you drop it, it's not going to mess up. Only thing is, be careful what you put inside it because it can mess up. It's got a hard shell. You hear me knocking on it. It's on the inside. I've got my SB7 spirit box in it. I bought this off of Amazon for about $20. You just gotta shop and really look around. You see where I got my spirit box here? And these are the connections to it. They are actually attached to the speaker. This is, it does it through, it charges through the USB, but it's literally attached to that speaker. And it's also got a audio, not only an audio outlet, but it's got a plug-in for it. And these can range, you see this is also attached as well. The prices range on this from $20 is what I paid for mine, all the way up to about $50, $60 depending. But this thing can go almost an entire day without having to be charged back up. And it takes about maybe 2.5 hours at the most to charge up. So anybody that does like hiking or exploring or something, anybody could actually use this. And this thing is loud, guys. To me, that's more portable than some of the other speakers that are out there that people want to use for a spirit box session. This, you can actually zip it up. It will, the spirit box will actually work on the inside of this, which is kind of interesting. And it's just like holding a small brick. You can just carry it around. eBay is also a good place to check out as well. I know some people catch their stuff off of eBay, probably a lot easier than you can at Amazon. So you're right, Nancy. You can look on eBay if you wanted to. There has been a couple people able to buy one of those speakers off of eBay. So yes, definitely if you're interested in a speaker that's going to be easy to carry around, Have everything kind of in one little spot, not have to worry about all these extra audio plugs and all kinds of stuff. Check out Goal Zero. And the brand top, the model is a rock out. Looks like a little boombox, and it comes in different colors too. It's not just red. I believe one of my other friends, I think it was Eddie and Jen, they got one that's a green one. It's actually Goal, GOAL 0. Let me see if I can get it to come up. Can you guys see the name of it without it glaring on you? I can't get it to. Let me just turn it off. Can you guys see the name of it? That's the brand. So. You can even plug in your iPhone to it or a mobile phone and use it as a speaker. So it's very useful, in my opinion. But yeah, anyway, you guys, I am going to jump off of here. I am thankful for every single one of my subscribers. I'm very thankful that you guys like my content enough to keep coming back, listening to me talk. And even in my different live streams, you guys also understand, like, my channel is not just for doing opinion pieces, not just doing panels, but it's a little bit of everything about me. I am looking forward to doing more different types of videos. And if I don't see you guys before Thanksgiving, I hope you guys have a very safe and happy holiday. And I just want to say how grateful I am to you guys, because without you guys, I would not be doing this. I would not even be on the internet. And I do appreciate every single one of you. And it's okay, Pearly May. I'm medically tongue-tied, so sometimes I may mispronounce what I'm actually meaning to say. And I don't mean to. It's because I'm medically tongue-tied. But until next time, just remember, you never know what's out there until you spread your wings and fly. Take care, everybody.